I mean, is there somebody believing that dude did not put that fish on his dick? Like it swallowed the whole thing whole?
Down to the root.
And why are you erect? What's going on? You are all bricked up, dude. What, like, it's a nice day out there.
Well, that's the only way you can catch. You got to have a long enough rod.
That's right.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴𝓂. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl who reminds you the wiener pick not sent is the wiener not seen. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World, number 411. I am your host, the cougar in command. Kinky Katie. With me, as always, is my now not so blind favorite flesh covered fuck toy, Mr. SC.
Right.
No, we just picked up his new glasses today, so now we can see.
Right.
Yay!
Right. And you have a leopard costume on.
I do.
Or a panther or something like that. I don't know what.
Leopard, I know,
Okay.
but I said cougar, but whatever.
But, you know.
I think it's cute.
I'm not good on my animal print recognition, you know what I mean?
That's all right.
I need some, I can't really Google.
It's a jaguar.
Like I tried pointing my camera at it and to see if it would, and it doesn't recognize what it is, so I was lost. I don't know.
All right. We're coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioCast.net. Caffeine's starting to kick in.
Okay, you said that an hour ago.
I say that a lot. I'm on my next wave. The first one was kind of like a tea caffeine, and now I'm starting the Red Bull. The Red Bull's kicking in.
Okay.
So it's wave.
Right.
Well, I'm sensitive to caffeine anyway. Well, we have got a fun show for you tonight, I think.
Okay.
We have a lot to talk about.
Right.
And I kind of, coming up a little later, I teased about it during the pre-show, but there is someone that I was seriously contemplating doing a wellness check on them. They don't live in this state.
Okay. Explain yourself, please.
Okay, so we'll just get into it then. I was talking online on Facebook about a thing. It's called cannibal sandwiches.
Right.
And we've mentioned cannibalism quite a bit on this show.
Well, different aspects of, you know, people having kinks or something or other related to eating other people.
Right. Well, I talked about it. I was like, it's tartar. I'm like, no, it's different than tartar. This is completely different.
Okay.
It's usually raw pork or raw hamburger, just on bread with raw onion.
Right.
No seasoning, no nothing, none of that.
Okay.
Anyway, they've been doing it in Wisconsin for a long time.
So it's just a regular food product, but it's kind of in the spirit of eating people.
Because it's just raw meat.
Raw meat.
Right.
Pork
and beef.
Long pork.
Right. But a lot of people that are in the states over here in Wisconsin, they use beef.
Right.
Anyway. Well, I don't know why it became such an issue to talk about. Like, people were just like freaking out.
Okay, about eating raw beef or whatever.
No, they were more arguing that it's tartar. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I'm like, oh my God. And they're like at each other's throats. And I'm like, look, I'm not saying, I'm like, it's very similar to it, but it's not.
But right. I mean, it involves raw meat.
Exactly. There's no egg. There's no...
Right, but obviously a tartar is its own dish.
Right.
This is a separate dish that it reminds you. It's very reminiscent.
Yes. Well, then I had a friend DM me and start talking to me about fantasies about cannibalism.
Okay. Right.
But it sounded extremely serious.
Okay.
And I watch a lot of fucking shit on TV. Like, I watch a lot of serial killer documentaries and, you know, I like the Cannibal Cop thing. Whatever. I watch a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the stuff that mothers like to watch for whatever reason.
Yeah, it calms me down.
It does.
Anyway, I wanted to do, I really was considering calling and sending someone over there for a wellness check because he did not sound like he was doing good, but he sounded completely serious that he wanted to do it.
Okay.
He wanted to eat somebody.
Well, wanting to is one thing, but making plans to eat somebody, that's a different story.
There was kind of some plans that were made or talked about heavily or written down or something a little bit ago, but kind of swept it under the rug. And then, now it's kind of like coming back now.
Right.
So
sounding, it's, at what point would you ever contact somebody because people talk so much shit to know the difference between them, are they talking shit or are they really planning on doing something weird or what?
Yeah,
how do you make that call?
I don't know. I guess it's a gut feeling or something. But then, I was about to. I got halfway through the process, and I'm like, "Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this."
Well, I mean, how many stories? What was that we watched? The story of the two guys that would meet up,
Weiner.
And they were meeting up and cutting parts off of each other.
Yeah.
It was on a program somewhere that we watched, some show.
Yeah, something like that.
So if it was that situation, what do we do? It's your thing.
It's a mutual eating situation.
Right. So what ethically is wrong with that? There's nothing to me anyway. Who am I to tell you that you can't
Whatever
cut something
happens
off of you?
between two consenting adults is their business.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't do it. It's off-putting to me. I mean, it's not like I'm running out to find somebody. Hey man, can we cut each other's pinky toes off and jam on them?
It's like gristle. No, I mean I don't have any desire to.
You look real good. You take good care of them feet.
Anybody.
I can tell. You sitting on your ass all day, but that's delicious toe. Oh yeah,
it's tenderized.
Right.
Rump roast.
Yep. So really, there's all kinds of ways that you could. It's possible. Who am I to say? What's my name?
It is possible.
Right. And if it's possible and I don't know any different, I'm not going to just assume. But if somebody told me, I'm going to totally kidnap somebody, maybe I'd call somebody.
Yeah.
I probably would.
It's like
I plan on hurting somebody and just taking me some meat.
I got to go to a daycare because the younger they are, the sweeter the meat because it's like veal.
Right.
All they've had is their mother's milk.
Suckling is, it's the same thing. It's preschool suckling, 25 pounds. Same area. Suckling pigs are delicious. I don't care what you say.
I got the perfect roasting pan for that. Mm-hmm. God damn. Hey, it's young enough. You won't miss it. Make another one.
So at that point, but just because they said they want to do it, I'm not calling. I'm not. What am I? Who am I?
I didn't.
What's my problem?
But I didn't, though.
Uh-huh.
So, but I thought about it.
I mean, for
I was
that
concerned.
matter, what's the difference between two people making an agreement to hack off some parts and dine on them? Fava beans and all.
Well, there wasn't someone on the other side that was a willing participant at the time.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's one of those things. Glass house again. What am I supposed to do here?
I know.
I really wouldn't want people digging around into what I want to do. No, you can't tell me, if me and you agree to do something, then go fuck yourself. We agreed to do this.
Speaking of, Pride Month is coming up in a couple weeks.
Right.
And there's a whole list
Speaking of eating dick. Is that speaking of what? Cannibalism? Where are you?
No, two consenting adults doing what they want to do and people getting in their shit.
Okay, I understand now. I thought you were going a completely different direction. I'm like, wow, that's aggressive.
It's like a
wow, that was loud.
toy. Sorry.
No.
Sorry. Yeah, so Pride Week is in a couple weeks, and there's a lot of different pub crawls that are going on all over the place. I mean, everywhere.
Right.
And I've got a list of all of them, and I will put the
link on the
link
page.
on the show notes.
It's already there because you gave it to me last week.
Did I?
You did, and it wasn't. I just noticed it today that there was a link that had nothing to do with last week's show, and now you're mentioning it. I'm going, hey, that's funny because I just saw a link for that.
Yeah.
On 410. Hey. If you're listening live, you can cheat right now. You can watch it while we watch it.
Well,
read it along with Katie.
Someone had posted not on my page, but it says, Well, think about this. They're the Siamese brothers and said, but one of them is gay and you have one ass.
Right. Okay.
Well, I guess you start liking anal sex.
Well, it wouldn't even matter if you had two separate orifices or anything. You almost, dicey.
You'd still be witness to it, but you wouldn't have to feel it. If you weren't into it, you weren't into it.
Well, either way, you're whipping out your dick in front of some other person.
That's true.
So there's got to be some level. I mean, theoretically here, there probably should be all parties agreeing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, if I have to watch this again,
right?
You know, it's like, dude, I can smell your balls from here. It's right by my face.
She doesn't have to be into it. She doesn't have to be like, yay, let me watch you bang my attached sister here.
These are brothers.
Okay, brother. I don't want to watch you do that, but I think I need to take the bullet here just so my brother can have some love, and that's what he wants to do, so he can do that.
Well, that's true. I would say you'd have to have a very serious understanding. And, you know, you gotta loosen up and be cool about some stuff. But also, on the other time, you can't be a dick about it, but you gotta be nice. You know?
Right?
No. Meaning, like, oh my God, I like, you get pissed at him for being mad because you have a date that night.
Right.
So then, out of
I don't like that asshole you've been dating.
Out of spite,
dude's a dick.
You eat a lot of hot sauce or some stuff, so it, like, burns your butt.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, there could be all kinds
of. With this. I really don't.
You wake up, you have a new tattoo on your face. What happened? It's okay, buddy. I started tattooing. Yeah.
Not this one. No, sorry.
You ever thought about a SoundCloud career?
Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna now.
You're gonna think about it a lot.
I mean, really, I think it all comes down to who has control of the body and being able to run away and fight back. Because if the one really is just a talking head, it's just a talking head.
They're joined at the chest. The chest splits, and then there's 4 arms, 2 heads. You know, 1 pelvis.
Okay. Well, if the other one's flailing around, does it really matter? I mean, can me and the one that I'm with, can we like take him? Can we hold him down?
I don't know.
Because I think if we can hold him down, I think that counts too.
Well,
it's implied consent.
Well, then who controls the legs?
The spice.
The spice
controls the legs. That's what I'm saying. Whoever controls the legs, I'm thinking they're the ones that can run away. And the other one can basically not let the other one near a telephone or any other people. You always got these bandages on. What's the deal with the big lump? It's okay. It moves around. Why?
Don't ask medical questions, HIPAA. Stop it! Like, I gotta carry this little bat so I can smack it every once in a while. It reminds me of that movie Basket Case. That old horror movie. It's been a long
time since I've seen that.
Yeah, where Belial, I think that's what his name was growing out of the main character's side, and they had him cut off.
Guado style.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really horrible.
Like, I don't remember it, but I remember the pile of goo with a face that talked.
La, la.
Right.
Yeah.
That's some classic horror movie.
Yeah, I don't know, because it just made me think about it, because I just saw something, like something had something on it recently.
That show you watch all the time, Kill Count.
Probably. I love Kill Count.
Yeah, you like a lot of the horror. Go figure.
Which is weird, because I don't.
It's not weird because you actually do the movies.
Right. Yeah, but
okay.
I mean, like, they used to, like, horror movies used to scare me a lot, and I don't like to go to scary movies. But I've been in horror movies, and...
You like watching the breakdown of horror movies.
Right, so it's like I don't have to watch it, but I know what's going on.
Yeah, you want the story, but you don't necessarily want to feel the anxiousness of watching it.
Right, because then I'll just get scared.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be scared.
It's like you want the horror movie TLDR. You just want it summarized for you, wrapped up, show me all the good shit, and move on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And be fun about it. Entertain me, fucker.
Could you make some jokes along the way, please?
Because I'm watching you on YouTube.
Right.
There's a couple of them lately that I found that I've been binging that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. So for somebody who claims not to be into horror movies, you consume a lot of horror movie content?
I know, which is funny. And in 2 weeks, I'll be at Tampa Bay Screams.
Right.
Yeah, so you can come and meet me if you want, if you are in the Tampa area. It is June 11th and 12th.
Right.
You can see me naked on film with a room full of strangers. Yay! And then come and give me a hug.
So brave.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, I don't have to worry about that. I don't, so brave.
Yeah.
Like, not in that group.
Most of the people who like consume those movies know you because they consume those movies.
Yeah.
Right, by the same makers and things anyway.
Right.
So they know you already.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, because I've been naked in every single movie I've done with them.
Well, that's,
How it goes.
Well, you use your best attributes, that's all.
I'm really interested to see when when this one movie comes out, this Satan Lives, because that whole bedroom scene, I don't even know how that came out. The coconut.
Oh, the coconut milk?
Looked like jizz.
Right.
Ugh.
What was that one called? Satan? I don't even remember that.
It's because it's not out yet.
Okay.
It's Satan Lives, the Rise of the Illuminati.
Okay, because you keep calling it something like different, the rise of, you use different words in that fucking title every time. I always call it the Illuminati Hotties. I consistently call that movie the Illuminati, like, you just pick different things out of it to say. Is that like it's not hard to confuse me.
It's not hard to confuse me.
So the
I do it
Illuminati
to
Hotties.
myself all the time. Well, just call it that.
Right.
Yeah.
And your pina colada mix drinking off of a bed trick.
Ugh.
What? It's fucking pina colada mix is delicious. What are you talking about?
I hate coconut.
Okay, well that seems like a you problem, really.
And imagining that whole fucking bed was actually bukkake.
Okay, but it wasn't.
I know it wasn't.
I mean, and then you want me to I can't feel bad for lick something that I think is delicious. I'm like, well, it's not jizz and it's something I like. So what do you mean? Oh, boo-hoo. It's fine. You're okay. What are you talking about?
Don't be such a fucking baby.
Just say it.
Jesus Christ.
You have to sometimes work for your art is what I'm saying. You have to suffer.
Speaking of art, there was this, I don't know if this was for a certain kind of magazine but this was like a performance artist.
Okay.
She put up a lemonade stand and she's wearing a sheer waist apron with just sheer white panties underneath and no bra. And her hair is just covering her nipples.
Nice. Go on.
She's got like this double-sided battle axe on the table.
What's the point of this? Performance art.
Performance art, because the sign, and she's serving kids. Well, it looks like a kid from behind. Well, the sign.
They're better. They're more tender when they're young. We went through this already.
Well, not serving them on the platter, serving them lemonade, like here. But the sign says.
Yeah, you gotta get them ready. It's like feeding a pig acorns. Same idea.
Marinating from the inside out.
Citrus. Works good with the sucklings.
It's like ceviche.
Right.
Well, her price list is lemonade $3. I spit the lemonade onto your face, $5.
Right.
I spit the lemonade onto your dick, $8. And I pour the lemonade over my tits, $10.
Well, can I have, really, I want to do this in order here. So really, I'm going to need a few of one, a few of another. I can do that, right? I can do it a la carte. Like, do you have any package deals? Is there a combo?
Well, I mean, I don't see why not. Why you couldn't order whatever you want.
I mean, I kind of want you to pour it all over your tits, and then as I'm about to bust it off, spit it onto my. Oh, that'd be good. What are you talking about? She's a genius.
Like, she pours it on her tits, and then you start giving her, you start titty fucking her, and then it sloshes into her mouth, and as she sucks it, and then she spits it back in your dick.
I just thought a problem with this whole idea here. It's citrus. It's just going to be Bernie. Yeah, not the bunny either.
No.
The bad kind of Bernie.
The bad kind of
stingy.
Bernie. The Bernie, the stingy.
There'd be some people that are definitely into that idea, though, for sure.
Oh, of course.
But stinging and all, don't care.
Yeah, there are people that put salt. Don't do this, people. There are people that put.
I mean, unless you want to feel burning and stinging and something that is really irritating.
Yes, if you want to have your urethra irritated, don't put salt.
That's your pee hole. In case you didn't know, I'm going to speak English for you.
That's your pee hole.
That's your pee hole.
But like citric acid or salt, don't
Citric
turn your.
acid.
I mean, if you want to turn your dick into a margarita shot.
That literally has the word acid in it. Like, I don't know how I feel about putting something that has the literal word acid in my pee hole.
Can you imagine, making your dick into a dick shooter? Like, you take tequila, you pour it in your urethra, and then you pour like some lime juice or citric acid, then some salt, or you lick the rim and then
Try to bust it off
in
somehow.
salt. Well, and then suck the dick, and when they come, everything shoots out, and you have like
Really?
Cinco de Mayo, Chico.
Or you have something that tastes a little like a bar rag when you wring it out in your mouth. It's almost the same thing.
Or just come in a shot of tequila.
I'm not thinking it's going to work that way. I'm thinking you really probably wouldn't absorb things through your bladder. Like, if you stick things up your ass, you absorb them. Like alcohol, drugs, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It
suitcases.
Right. Exactly. But I don't think it works that way in your wiener or your urinary tract there. I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. Because I've never heard of that before. I've never heard somebody
absorbing through there.
Like, oh, I fucking catheterized myself and I filled the bag full of vodka.
I've never heard of it. And you you got to think that we would have by now if it was a way to get fucked up, somebody would have told us.
Yeah, that does sound
Word on
like
the street.
something. Yeah, that's
something. That's not a thing, I don't think.
Well, I wonder if somebody's ever tried that.
What do you mean?
Has someone ever tried to forcibly put alcohol in their urethra? You're looking it up right now, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I just, like I said, guys, don't do this. Don't take my fucking word for that.
Right.
Like, don't. Found something?
No, I'm sure it's here.
Oh.
Urethral syndrome. I don't know. There's a lot of reading involved. Yeah.
Oh, here's a little PSA for you guys out there. If you're going to be out in public, wear fucking earbuds because no one gives a shit and we'll want it to be forced of whatever crap you're listening to on your phone.
What if it's our show? I mean, and that's the desired effect. That was the effect they were going for.
Well, we have been
this
told that.
right here.
Yeah.
This is what they were after. What if we're just a tool to get to this from some stranger? I think we have been a tool to get to this from to a stranger for sure.
We have the cancer patient and the sleep study.
Right. There's at least 2 documented times where somebody played something out loud that we were doing as to make the people around them very uncomfortable.
Both in a medical setting.
There's nothing medical about either one of us. Really, no.
We're just mental.
Okay. Maybe.
Let's go to my favorite. No, you know what? Let's go to Dirty Girl of the Week.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Dirty in the best way. This is the Dirty Girl of the Week.
So the Dirty Girl of the Week is Miss Chloe Capri.
Right.
You can find her on Twitter at Slut Sauce Chloe.
Slut sauce.
Slut Sauce Chloe.
Can we just cover that? Isn't that tequila with the salt capper and lime in the urethra?
That's the shot name. I trademarking it now. The Slut Sauce.
Right.
That's fucking great.
Slut sauce.
Yeah, for the name of the shot.
There you go.
Anyway, I like it. Sorry. She can be seen. They said that she is a cover girl. She's 99 pounds. She works for Hussy Models.
What? What's her name again? How do I find her? I need a link, please.
It's at, and the link will be on the show notes. It's at SLUTSAUCEKHLOE. Slut Sauce Chloe.
Oh, Slut Sauce Chloe.
And her pin tweet is her ginormously.
She is tiny.
She is very tiny, and she does like big old cocks.
Every cock's a big cock next to her. That's the beautiful part about somebody who's miniature.
Well, that's right.
I mean, she's not miniature. She's just a very petite girl.
She also she has braces to make her look younger.
Wow.
She does like
I don't know.
pigtails.
It's always such a weird thing for me.
She does a lot of anal gaping videos.
She's a guyper.
She is a guyper.
She's a guyper.
There are photos of her upside down with a huge gaper, and she's cross-eyed.
Well, she's got the ego going on.
But she does quite a bit of anal. So if you want to check her out,
She
that
does.
is Slut Sauce Chloe. That is our dirty girl of the week. Tons of pictures and videos and free stuff on her Twitter page. I'm slipping through and I'm like, oh yeah.
Look at it. Yeah, you got stuff. That's what I was doing. I was like, scroll. Yeah, no, she's not bad at all.
Well, and she's not one of those people either that just retweet other people's stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but damn it, it's your
I
page.
like to cross promote. You gotta cross promote other girls sometimes, and
Yes,
you know how hard it
I
is
do
to get
that.
daily content,
I cross promote with people.
right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I'm just saying though, I came to your page because I do want to see you too. You know,
right. As far as people retweeting,
show me that you are slut sauce, Chloe. I want to see it.
came here to see the sauce. Where's it at?
That's right.
You gave it to me. Need a dispenser right now.
Sluttier the better.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Swiss Navy grease. Now, for those of you that don't know what that is, Swiss Navy is a lubricant company that is it's marketed towards gay men.
Right?
And the grease is usually used for fisting. Well, it got a 5-star rating on Amazon, but not for the reason you think.
What would be the reason you would think?
Well, you would think you'd use it for fisting.
Oh, okay.
Or for some, anal play or,
Right.
big toy, because that's usually what you use
Ass
the grease
gnomes, stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
Like that.
Well, so like I said, the 5-star review, but the guy used it as a squirrel deterrent.
Well, it kind of is a squirrel deterrent.
He's like, I know. I bought this to try as a squirrel deterrent, and oh my God, it works. I put it on the area it uses to climb the house, and he can't. Because I use it in combination with squirrel baffle to keep him off the bird feeders too. He goes, I know it's not designed for it, but it works.
Slicker than snot, baby. Stays in all weather. Doesn't matter. Temperature, rain, shine, don't matter. It stays right on that squirrel chute.
That's right. You can even use it in the snow.
Yeah, but that's not too bad. That's just because it's slick.
Yeah.
I mean, so they make it harder for the squirrels to climb.
That's true.
They'll find a way around it. Didn't you watch that Mark Rober series of videos?
Oh, of course.
I mean, like 250 million people watch those videos.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrel can get around, goddammit. Like if you have a bank vault, if you could teach a squirrel, you could get into a bank vault, I think.
Hey, you know what? It's covered in
Nuts. Where's my nuts?
Get vault. Go get him.
Fuck did we hear that?
Get him, boy.
Fuck did we hear that from? I don't
What?
even remember where we got that from.
Oh, the nuts?
Nuts. There was something.
I don't
We
remember.
definitely stole it, ganked it from somebody.
Of course we did.
Yeah.
We had to have.
That's what happens with brain damage. I have no idea where this shit comes from.
There's a 28-year-old woman. She used to fuck Mick Jager, and now she's rumored to be with 81-year-old Al Pacino.
Wow. Well, I mean, she's obviously that in that generation, really, right? I mean, that's her gig, yo.
Yeah,
That's her thing.
She likes gray pubes.
Well, this could have been back in the 60s, though.
No, this is now.
Oh, but I'm just saying, she was with Mick Jagger when?
She's 28 now.
Oh, 28. Well,
Yeah, he's got daughters older than her.
she's probably got granddaughters. Could have great-granddaughters older than her.
That's
They're
true.
in their 70s,
That's
I think,
true.
right? Yes, no?
Yeah, fucking, Jagger, 78 years old
See?
when she fucked him.
Right. So how many generations can you have, You could have a lot.
I don't know. She was also with this guy, who was 60
Okay.
when she was really young.
Right.
She was like 18. And then they said there's rumors of her being with a 91-year-old.
You could have 5 generations. If you had every 15 years, if you busted it off, You get 5.2 generations. So, you could be pretty deep, or 28. Hang on. My math is off here.
Yeah.
That's down to 0. So 28 would be another 15. It would be 4 generations, like 3 and change, 4 generations deep could be. So like a great granddaughter could possibly be.
It's like she likes him old and rich.
Well,
because now she's 28 and she's like, 81.
But,
Al
we were
Pacino.
talking about 2 world-renowned people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I ain't saying she was a gold digger.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger. Huh. Well.
Well.
All right, let's go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we got some dumb fucking Clearwater, and we have Tits Man, and we have a whole bunch of other stuff, so come on back. Welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioCast.net. Yeah, that did. Did his job. You can get me on Twitter at KinkyKatieRadio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can Google me because I like it. And you can also get me and see me on YouTube. Woohoo, like and subscribe. Woo. Oh my goodness gracious. I dig it. It's fun. Oh my goodness. So, I was saying before we went to the break, there's a dude in Clearwater. Now, Clearwater is in Florida.
Right.
So of course this is a Florida man story, I would say.
Right. Not too far from us here.
He got pulled over on a Saturday night at 4:00 in the morning, and then he was arrested for DUI and marijuana possession.
The marijuanas.
But evil devil's lettuce.
Right.
But they found meth and coke wrapped around his dick.
Right. Yeah, that's where you keep it.
But he's like, those aren't mine.
I like that one. I don't know where those came from. What do you mean?
He's like, yeah, I'm drunk and I got weed, but that's not mine.
You stick to your story, you know what I mean? You can't prove that's mine.
He's like, I have no idea who the drugs belong to, but they're not mine.
Right. I mean, I wasn't always, looking at my dick the entire night. I left it alone for a little while. You've heard that song, Detachable Penis?
It's so funny.
It's like that.
Well, it's so funny that you bring that up because I actually have a detachable penis story.
Do you?
I do.
Right.
Crazy enough. There's a statue of Hercules.
Okay.
The Athenian god.
Right.
Mythological, Well, anyway, the problem is they had to give him a removable dick because it kept getting scuffed and broken and taken. So now they have it's got like a rod sticking out of like the balls, and they take it off like every night. They take his dick off and like put it away.
Ow.
And then
They
put it back. It's like a vacuum lock, this poor fucking thing. So, and I guess I would say that his balls would probably be in that pictorial that we talked about in the last
week,
episode.
The Greek ball pictorial.
Yeah.
Weird things artists do.
Whatever, dude. I don't know. But yeah, they're trying to stop people from stealing it because apparently it's quite large.
Right.
So people want it.
That's why. I wonder how many people have done foul things with that detachable penis.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
At least pose for it for pictures and Instagram and things like that, right? I would definitely take it to parties. If I lived in that town.
I don't know if Instagram will let you do that.
Okay, well, they don't know. It's a statue. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know.
Install it on other statues and play Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, you know the scene I'm talking about.
I was about to say, which version of Sleeping Beauty?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I do know. I do know.
Sleeping Beauty Trilogy by Anne Rice.
Pen name Anne Roclar.
Roclar. Man, it's French. It's fancy. Which isn't really Sleeping Beauty like you're thinking.
No, it is not. And I swear to God, if they ever made a like NC-17 version of that movie, oh fuck yeah! Oh my God, I would own it.
Who's to say that they don't have that somewhere? I mean, because it was all, you know, Sleeping Beauty, you know, knights and princesses and stuff like that, and, you know, but it was just whippy smacky, up and downy, all kinds of BDSM fantasy.
The wooden phallus shops and
right.
a lot of whippy smacky, and then you know, the bridal path and the kidnapping. Like people being in cat licking butter off your cooter.
You know, selling your children into sexual slavery before they can serve as royalty in any way.
It makes you strong.
Exactly. Done it for generations. I mean, that's some deep shit.
Your mother did it. I did it. We all did it.
Right.
It's like, wow.
Right. they were all like slaves in a giant fuck fest. Or not fuck fest, really.
Well, fuck fest and whippy smacky fest.
Right. It's one of those things that if you're thinking it's actual Sleeping Beauty and you start reading it, you're going to really have a shock.
Oh, yeah. No, because, I mean,
yeah.
Oh, it has me so hot. Under my fur.
It's one of those weird accents.
Yeah. It's not really
for me anyway. Well, no, weird hearing people talk dirty with the Wisconsin accent at all.
Or the Boston accent.
That one I've heard, and that one is stark. It was rough. It was very rough.
Well, then there's the Southern. I'm your sister. I'm
used to that. I mean, that works out okay for me.
Oh, we watched this that documentary on Netflix called like "Who's Your Father" or something like that.
Oh, the one where the doctor was substituting his jizz for everybody else's jizz.
It was a fertility doctor, and he always used his own cum, like hot, fresh from the fucking tap.
Well, who's to say always? We don't know. We know at least 93 of them have tested being related to that dude.
Well, they said since it was in production and he didn't get in trouble for it at all. They said there's still no law about it, so he's still doing it.
I don't know. And that's in like Kentucky somewhere or something, was it? I don't remember where it was.
I don't know. It's probably Florida.
It seemed like it wasn't a very large city that it was in, but everybody so a lot of the population in this city, like there are several people who are related to him and like having children together potentially. You don't even know because they know each other.
Yeah.
That's old Bobby Lee's mama. I know her.
And then like one of the older girls, she turned out that he was her dad too. But she had been going to him as her fertility doctor. And and he knew he was her dad.
He was, but
she didn't.
And he knocked her up with his sperm. So he knocked his own daughter up. Didn't they test that? They did.
I think so.
She did say that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe, but at least had done gyno exams and stuff on his daughter. Yeah, at least
he had his hands all up in her crotch and you feel on her boobs.
Right.
For years.
It's crazy.
It's creepy.
Well, it's one of those things.
She's like, women my age don't want to find out. We don't want to be touched like that. No, women of all ages don't want a family member to touch you like that. So.
We get it.
Yeah, we get it.
We understand there, honey. Sit down, shut up. You're being a little loud, aren't you? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay. I was hoping not.
Oh my God.
Say that girl didn't do anything.
No.
She just found out post pelvic exam.
No, I was not saying. I'm like, I understand.
Yeah. Anyway, we all get it.
Let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
So my porn pick of the week, because I've been feeling grumpy lately, is making you feel uncomfortable. And also meat gazing more than usual. Because I know you're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you're wearing gray sweatpants. Of course, I'm going to stare. I stare at everybody's crotch.
What are you talking about?
I do.
No, this gray sweatpants thing of which you speak.
Well, I know the blue ones are better than the gray.
Okay.
Because the blue one's got the peekaboo window.
Really? Okay. But that's no different. That's almost like your baseline.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, your baseline is terror of the people around you.
Yeah, it's the terror vampire.
Right. Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes.
I know.
And I'm hungry. So
Okay.
so I'm ramping it up a little bit.
Okay.
And it's getting me excited.
Have you checked out your Fat Life DMs recently? Why don't you check those out real quick? You'll get a lot of that out of your system.
No.
Really?
Fuck them.
Like I gotta have you run laps outside in a certain way. You know what I mean? Get it out of your system.
No.
Wear you out.
That's not where this is going.
What do you mean?
I said making you feel uncomfortable gets me horny.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So
but
how is making me go run around laps and
it wears you out. You get tired because
you want me to feel uncomfortable? That's why you want me to go on FetLife?
No, because you'll get your aggression out. So when by the time I get home, you will be low on
More
aggression.
docile.
Right. Just tucker you out a little. You know what I mean?
I baked you muffins.
Right.
Not scary muffins.
Right, because you've already told like 35 other dudes that day to go fuck themselves. I told you 5 times, Bob, stop sending me that. Stop sending. God damn it, you sent me another one. Jesus fucking crying out loud.
Well, because when you say stop, they're like, yeah. Just like we're saying, don't fuck here. So fuck here.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, right?
Like dirty, nasty sex right
Definitely
here.
saying that.
Right.
I
On
mean,
the
you
sign?
keep saying it over and over again, so obviously that's what you want me to do.
You wouldn't keep suggesting it.
Right. I mean, why you keep bringing it up if that's not what you want?
Clearly your fault.
I'm just saying. Be a little bit more clear, really. Your muddy waters.
But yeah, I don't know, but just the whole like terror, uncomfortable thing has kind of
Piqued your interest?
it has.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's about. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's it.
Yeah,
That's my
check your
porn pick of the
DMs.
week.
80s porn pick of the week.
Check them.
I mean, I do have to remind everybody, she did say she would look at your videos of you putting weird things in your ass.
I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, that's
Don't
true.
mock me.
Well, I mean, it's like you're all over. Whatever. I don't know. Talk about it anymore. So the new remake of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is out.
Chip. Yeah, right.
Chip and Dale's Rescue
Something.
Rangers. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, no surprise that there's already quite a lot of porn parodies that are out.
Rule 34.
It like came out this weekend or something, like last night.
They've had these on the shelf for a long time. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm sure there's been Rescue Ranger Rule 34 going on for a long time.
Yeah. I'm absolutely. I mean, they even have some of like the Gummy Bears. They have some, of.
There's a minimum of at least 3 strong Reddit thread communities on that particular Rule 34.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure. But
Chip and Dale's.
so they're so you can go check them out. They have hentai, they have animation, they have just comic book, however you want it, except of course not real life, because unless there's 2 people that are dressed up as Chip and Dale, which are squirrels.
Right.
So, and there's a chick who's a mouse or something like that. I don't know. I never really watched the show when it was on.
No?
No.
I mean, it was in the periphery. Like, I know of its existence.
Right.
I know I've seen it a bunch, but I want to say it was like older than, before. Like, it was like I was
Older than
older.
before.
I was older by the time it was around. So, like, it wasn't in my fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Because you're quite a few years older than I am.
Right.
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 So anyway, I'm just saying if you want to go check it out, there it is. But oh my god. Through the cracks, but these 2 gumshoes. I can't believe I remember as much as I remember it. When there's danger.
I wonder what year that was.
I don't know. Oh my god. I wonder. Well,
Stand by. I'm looking it up.
Standing by.
Standing by. 1990. They shot. No, wait. Yeah. 1990. So late 80s, early 90s. So yeah.
Really? It was that long ago? Rescue Rangers?
Like I said, that was outside of by that time I was a late teenager and I had no interest in it, but I know of its existence.
Well, I was, yeah.
Yeah, 1989. 3 seasons.
I was 10.
Oh, yeah, you were right. It was right in your power range right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like right there for you.
Yeah. Like, I like Disney cartoons.
I was in high school.
I'll watch it. I know. And I was at home watching Disney cartoons.
Well,
using a hairbrush to stick in my beaver.
I didn't know you then. Doesn't count.
That's right. You
It's
didn't know
not
me then.
like creepy. You were a fully formed person out and about town doing what you wanted to do.
Fully formed person.
That's right. You were jumping on whatever take you wanted to jump on.
I was 10, dude.
You were not 10 when I met you.
No, not when you met me.
That's what I'm just saying.
Where
are you? What are you talking about? I was just making it clear.
I didn't know how you jumped back up.
I did not jump back up. I just said, just for the record, this was way before I knew you.
Right.
Because it would have been creepy if then no, that's weird. Ooh, yuck.
Yeah. You could pick me up from school.
Oh, Jesus. No.
You got a car?
No, I was definitely not trustworthy when I was like 16 years old, 17 years old. No way, no how that you should let me go pick up your child. It's a bad idea. That kid's going to be in porn by the time they're, you know what I mean? Why would you give them to me? It'd be a horrible thing. Grew up in South Florida. What do you want? What would I have done with a 10-year-old back then? Nothing. Anybody want to buy her? Anyone? I can't take care of her. What do you want me to do?
I can't take care of her.
I'm not bringing her home. Fuck that. It's not mine.
Feed it a bunch of drugs and let it go.
Is there like a rescue aid I can take her to? Is like, I know the Humane Society, but that doesn't work. If I drop her off at a fire department, are they going to ask me where I got her from?
Because I can't shove her in the box.
I'm just saying, some dude just gave her to me. What am I supposed to do?
She's only slightly used. She's still good, though.
Right.
Oh, God. Oh.
So that was not the situation.
Check the mileage.
That was not the situation.
No.
I
don't even know how we got there.
Chip and Dale's, your favorite cartoon.
God.
That's why you're like, I'm surprised I remember. What do you mean? You probably watched all 3 seasons when they were like coming out.
I don't know. I was more a Gummy Bears kind of person.
Gummy Bears?
Yeah.
There was a Gummy Bear?
Gummy Bears bouncing here and there.
Are you kidding me? There was a Gummy Bear cartoon?
Yeah, the Gummy Bear juice that they drank. They drank this red potion and they bounced all over the place like boing, 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 boing.
What?
Look up Gummy Bears.
What? It's just going to give me Gummy Bears.
It's an 80s, no, it's a like 80s cartoon. I'm pretty sure it was Disney too.
Adventures of the Gummy Bears?
Thank you.
Gummy Bears intro, original 2009.
No.
Ooh.
That was definitely not.
Yeah, that was just the
Well, while you're looking at the theme or not
1985.
85, see?
Wow.
Yeah.
That would have been in the time when I watched stuff. I would have been 10 something years old, but it must have been for I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't even ring a bell. I got nothing.
You got the intro? I mean, not the intro, the
theme song?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. See if this is it.
Yep, sure is.
Okay. I remember this show. This is pretty cheesy.
I know, but you have to get the chorus.
Take it in context.
Or the bridge.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. Everyone's like, you guys are on crack.
Well, maybe. What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. Let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
So this Tits Man this week, it's a person who is a Twitch streamer. She goes by Whip Tracks or just Whip, but it's at Real Whip Tracks. I don't know. It's at REALWHIPTRAX. She is blonde with very large, natural-looking tatas.
Oh, yeah.
And she loves to put them out there.
Wow.
Yeah,
I agree.
wow. She's got a link tree, so you can go check her out. She says Twitch partner and professional hoe.
Right.
So
I approve.
So she does like to have her titties out quite a bit, and you can go out and see them.
Tits Man.
She also looks like she's into cosplay too. I see some costumes.
Right.
But anyway,
costumes? Yeah. She has costumes? What do you mean? She has a face?
Some wrangles those things.
Giant pendulous boobs.
God.
They look somewhat
Damn.
natural to me, hopefully. I don't want to know if they're not. How about that?
They look natural.
They could be. They have that natural, large, pendulous look
Drop.
to them. Right.
That heft.
The heft you're looking for, really.
Yeah.
The kind that you go, wow, that's impressive.
This has to be one of the dumbest things. And now this is coming from Sarasota, Florida.
Okay.
La, 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 la. There was a guy who asked his friend, can you watch this like garbage drum for me?
Oh, garbage drum?
Mm-hmm.
Garbage can.
Drum.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I promise I'll come pick it up later.
Okay.
Well, about 2 months, the man started smelling this fucking odor coming from the container. And when he opened it up, guess what was inside?
Beef tartare?
Pretty close. It was kind of soupy. It was badly decomposing body.
Of course. You know?
So,
Hang on to this for me.
yeah,
Who does that?
Who does that, number one? Like, why would you say, hey, can you watch this garbage? Why? Where are you going and why do I need it? Like,
Well, because like once you find this body, you know, the cops come and you say, hey, my buddy Bob, he's the one who told me, to hang on to this barrel. And I'm Bob. The cops come and talk to me. What happened? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I was out of the country. Here's my passport. What do you mean? What is this guy telling you? So he's trying to tell you I brought him, Weird, isn't it? He had a dead body in a drum? Are you kidding me?
doesn't that sound really kind of...
I'm just saying, really? Does that mean?
That?
Yeah.
Are you really that stupid? You believe it?
You
God,
know,
you're dumb. I'm not dumb. You're dumb.
whoever he paid to seal that thing really is in deep shit. Because obviously he'll kill somebody. You know what I mean? Told you, Frankie. Fucked it up again. You didn't seal the barrel right, you dick.
I almost wasn't back in town.
Right.
You fucker.
Right.
Oh. There was this officer. He was caught jerking it on duty.
Right.
He was in
Jacking it.
in San Diego.
Right. It's wearing a jacket.
It's actually in Santa Fe.
Close enough.
Yeah. And it was caught on his own dash cam. That's how he got caught. Because he was in uniform in his car.
Wait a minute. That's not only how he got caught, that's how he got off.
Yeah, that could be because they said that
There's no way he didn't know that camera was on.
They said the vehicle during his autoerotic encounter, there was a sound of zipper clearly audible. And you could see him jerking it while pictures of naked women on his cell phone and he was texting them. Video's 10 minutes. And like you could hear people going like, oh yeah, oh baby, like you like my cock?
So he's doing webcam girl action.
Yeah, he's doing that as he's fucking jerking off in the car, all while being taped by his dash cam.
I don't know wherever they got the idea that, that idea out there that cops aren't all that smart. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know why we would think that sometimes. I'm not sure.
Well, I
mean, you're wearing, that there's cameras. I mean, you get this.
But maybe he was just really caught up in the moment and he forgot.
What? Okay.
I mean, at least he wasn't driving.
Like I said, not a smart move. You gotta know. You gotta know that there's cameras everywhere. I mean, you're a cop. I mean, they're filming you. I mean, they're not telling you about the cameras in the car. That like there's unions and shit. So there are definitely, you have a shop steward going, you got a camera right there, camera there, 2 over there, and 1 on your lapel. All right. This is how you shut them on and all. Like that's gotta be a thing. It can't not be a thing. He totally knew. He knew.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Should he really be carrying a gun and a badge is what I'm saying. If you can't.
Watch where you fire that thing.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's like if the show cops was following him around and he just decided to whip one out. What, you guys are here? What do you mean? We're in the back seat, asshole. Like, what are you talking about? We interviewed you all day. We've been riding with you. I didn't notice you back there.
God, I forgot you've been there.
I know.
You guys are quiet.
Really?
You really stay out of the way.
Jesus, they really said you would, and you do.
It's kind of creepy.
It really is. You guys are like ninja.
Ninja.
Sometimes you're just so easy.
That was my nickname in high school.
And after high school.
Before high school.
In your 40s.
Whatever. There was a guy that went swimming naked and he caught a dick with his wiener.
Caught a dick with his dick?
I mean, he caught a fish with his wiener.
He went noodling. Literal noodling.
With his noodle. Noodle. But, you know, in the picture, it just looks like he's fucking a fish.
No, he's definitely a fish fucker. He's definitely, I mean, he put that fish there.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, is there somebody believing that dude did not put that fish on his dick? Like, it swallowed the whole thing whole?
Down to the root.
And why are you erect? What's going on? You are all bricked up, dude. What, like, it's a nice day out there.
Well, that's the only way you can catch. You got to have a long enough rod.
That's right. How am I going to get it in the hole? I got to get it at the bottom.
I got to wiggle it when it's mushy, and then once it floats. You know?
Right. Right.
He got a sexy bass.
Funny enough, his cousin was the one that was holding the barrel with the dead body in it. You know.
Yeah.
Just not that bright.
Oh my God.
Related to the cop who peed off in front of the body cam.
He's like, yeah, and he keeps, I mean, you're taking pictures of it with it still on there, but several pictures. You walked out of the fucking water with it still. You are gripping it too, right at its head, so it doesn't fucking move either.
Well,
like,
first of all, if you didn't take a picture of it, it didn't happen. So there's your reasoning for that.
I wonder if that poor thing is gasping for air and its throat's pulsating around his dick. That's why he's like holding it so hard.
Well, I mean, like when it was in the water, it wasn't gasping for air because it doesn't breathe air.
No, he's out of the water.
Right. So it's a fish. What are you going to do? He totally just found a fish. I want to know how he caught him in his hand to shove him on his dick like that.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the running of salmon or something where it's like super easy. Maybe wherever they are, it's a different kind of fish.
He could have a Prince Albert or some kind of a piercing, maybe.
Oh, a shiny dangle lure.
That would be more believable.
Oh, can you imagine having a lure hanging off the end of your dick?
No, thank you. I'm trying to cut down on things that might cause me to lose my cock. I've been on a lifelong mission to not lose it.
I think that's a good goal to have.
See? So I don't think I want to dangle a lure off the end of my dick and swim around.
No, I wouldn't either. I don't want to. Sorry, I have a show cat who's trying to get into my business.
He gets aggressive.
He does.
Yeah.
Because it's like whatever Paco wants, Paco gets.
Well, Paco's pretty demanding. He keeps the other cats in line.
Yeah, that's true.
He comes in and ruffles them. What are you doing in here? This isn't your time. You need to get out of here, punk.
It's time to go.
No, and he knows it's 11 o'clock, so he's telling you.
Yeah.
Show's over, bitch.
That's like
Shut it down immediately.
When it's like he lets me sleep in on the weekends, but only to like a certain point.
Right.
He's like, okay.
That's enough. That's right.
I let you sleep in long enough.
It's like 8 o'clock.
I've been the enforcer, getting out 𝓚𝓼𝓻𝓵𝓭.
Keeping the other cats out of the bedroom. It's weird too because these tuxedo cats, you've heard lots of people say they have similar traits.
Yeah.
That they tend to be little boss kitties.
Yeah, well, his nickname is Sarge.
Well, he was definitely a Marine sergeant in a previous life at some point. I do think Paco Libre, 100%.
Oh, absolutely. There was a guy that got arrested for he's 46 years old and his mugshot looks a little wonky.
Right.
I won't say how, but he looks a little wonky.
He's derpy. He has a derp.
Yeah, he's derpy.
Okay.
And he found a couch on the side of the road.
Okay.
And they got
a road couch.
He was fucking the couch on the side of the road.
Right.
Like,
yeah, as you would.
as you do.
As you do.
You know.
Really? You find a couch. What are you going to do? Sleep on it? No. People fuck that couch.
I hope I get bed bugs.
I don't even want to walk near it unless I'm putting my dick in it.
Yeah, he was humping the two cushions.
Right.
There, you gonna throw out this couch? It's a good couch, sexy couch. How you doing, baby? Yeah, it was pretty
You're
bad.
going to stain the upholstery. Stop it.
Stain it? It's
Stain-
already
you can
stained.
Stain it.
You stain it more?
No, I'm just going to flip the cushion over. It'll be
Ooh,
fine.
That was worse. Oh, all right, guys. Well, I guess we're gonna go for the night. Yeah. So, I hope everybody has a great rest of their weekday, shift, month, whatever it is you're doing, running errands, cleaning the house, who knows, just putzing around or listening live. Yeah, do you have anything for me, SC?
What?
All right, guys, come see me June 11th and 12th, 2022 at Tampa Bay Screams. Link is going to be in the show notes. So, yeah. All right, I guess I'm out of here. Kiss and kiss and bye. Bye, 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 bye.
I like tacos and burritos.